Hi, welcome back to Great Houses, the Stables. We're standing now in a Norman building, which was built in 1173, so quite some time ago. Horses were still, of course, the main way to get around on land. More people rode than anything else at this time. This was the time shortly after William the Conqueror had come over, and one of the reasons he was so successful was that he had a mounted army, also known as a cavalry. So riding horses was the thing to do. This was a more accessible way to get around for most people. In later times, when coaches and teams of horses came around, that was very expensive to do. But actually just owning your own riding horse, while still a luxury, it wasn't quite so expensive as having teams and coaches and coachmen and harness and all those things. So, as we move around this lovely building, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what was happening in the medieval period with horses. Breeding was starting to happen. People were actually purpose breeding horses to build stock that was suited for purpose. Spanish horses were being brought into the country and crossed with native stock. Horses from the places like Norway were also being brought in to strengthen the breed. It was definitely the way to get around, and although horses would have pulled plows and moved goods just similar to what we talked about in the Elizabethan times, there wasn't quite the move towards moving people in things that horses pull. They hadn't really come with the coach necessarily. There were still the chariots from the old Roman times, but that was more of a battle type of thing or a racing type of thing. During the medieval period, though, there was in fact racing and competition. There are records of races being held at this period in the early 12th century, early to mid 12th century. In our next video, we'll be looking at feeding and caring for horses in the time. How was it done? What did it cost? Hope you'll join us.